Okay, so
Hey y'all, hey, it's Ashley. Lord have mercy, this is supposed to be. Hey y'all, hey, it's another episode of Bonafide podcast featuring the one and only Kaleb Hedgepeth.
hey everybody, hey everybody. We in here. Yeah,
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
We blessed to be alive. Had to get that blooper moment for out of the way. I was like, I knew I was missing something, but we had
Yeah,
to make sure that introduction was fabulous for you. So,
yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am.
So
Yeah.
let's get it started. So, Caleb, can you tell us like your sports journey, how you got to where you are?
Yeah, really got into sports because of my uncle. He was a basketball player in high school, and then all my uncles played it. So I just grew up watching basketball. Then my dad played basketball as well in college. So it's just always something that just has been around, honestly.
So you've like almost like just like a pass down
Yeah,
ritual.
it's just that's what it feels like. It's just like generation after generation. It's like all my cousins played, all my girl cousins played, so like everybody's played. Even my mom played at one point in high school. So yeah,
Say what?
yeah, she played. She played. I think she played 3 years. Yeah,
Man, because it was crazy because when we were like, we saw each other at the Africa, I was like, oh, he's from North Carolina. I was like, yo, North Carolina hoops. You
yeah.
gotta let them know about North Carolina hoops
Oh
because
yeah, North Carolina, we definitely got the best hoopers for sure. It's us. I say that DMV area. Go Texas, and then I'm going California for sure. Those like the four states.
because I mean North Carolina we consider the hoop state, so
Yeah, we got the best hoopers easily, easily.
So my question for you is, what's it like to come out of the 919 area and like just represent, the 919 area and just kind of represent North Carolina hoops for you? What's it like to do that for you?
It means a lot to me, honestly, especially like from Wake Forest, like, cause we're like a smaller version of Raleigh, basically. So like we don't get as much love. So it feels good, especially seeing all my friends that are from Wake Forest grow and play big Division 1 sports like football and basketball, or even a lot of people I know play soccer in college. So it's good to see that we all are going to college and just doing well for ourselves at this age, especially.
Man, because for sure, because it was like when I tell you, I was like, how does he know these people we know? And I'm like, it's like almost like, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's like North Carolina, it's big to some people, but it's so small. It's like big but
Yeah,
small, especially like the hooping community. Like you could know somebody that knows somebody.
like that
Your
know somebody.
teammates. It's
Yeah.
just it's just crazy. But like, so my question for you is: you mentioned like you had girls, cousins, and your mom played hoops. But for you, what's it like to just kind of see the women hoops grow?
Hmm. I like it. I really like it. I mean, it's a lot of people that's gonna get mad at when I say this, but I always felt like girls are more skilled than the men, if that makes sense, because y'all can't just run up and go dunk, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of girls, like, I feel like y'all need more love and respect because y'all are really skilled at what y'all do. Y'all I feel like y'all have to be more sharp because y'all just can't be bigger than everybody and just run through them and dunk it like Giannis and people like that. So I think y'all definitely need more love. And shout out to girl hoops. Oh y'all, that hoop. Yeah.
I mean, we getting there, of course, but there is some women that be dunking too. So, but
Yeah.
it's it's just kind of rare, just because like it's one of those like, oh, okay. But like you said, like for men's, it's like y'all are more athletic and just kind of
Yeah.
y'all be flying out the gym, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm here for it.
Mhm.
So my question for you is like, you know, we just met at AthleteCon. So
Yeah.
how impactful was it for AthleteCon? So shout out to Sam though. Shout out to Sam for
Yeah. Shout out Sam. Yeah. Shout out Sam and everybody that made that happen. But I mean, I feel like the impact was crazy on especially me, just because I got to meet other people that I've never met like ever. Like I would never thought I would met. It was people from California there, Utah, Nebraska. It was people from all over. So I felt like that was just one of probably my biggest experiences in life. So I really want to say shout out to Sam. She made it really. She did an amazing job just putting that whole event together from head to toe. Like, and then everything was so easy to access. Like we walk downstairs, we literally just walk a few steps, and the lunch is right there. We don't have to go and get our own food. Like she made sure everything was from head to toe perfect.
For sure. And y'all, I remember what's it called? The rooftop party, like the
Dang.
welcoming. Yo, just the whole it went from that to like the second day. Like I didn't know y'all had an after party. All I know is like just I thought everybody was going out like outside and just going to different restaurants. Next thing I know, I see people on Snapchat like, oh y'all going to y'all there's
Yeah.
an after party.
Yeah.
I'm I'm just y'all look like y'all was lit that day that night. Y'all was lit.
Nah. We was turned. It was turned. That's when everybody was so like. I thought I honestly when I went, I thought I was gonna meet somebody that would have been a little like stuck up or something. But everybody I met was real welcoming. Like everybody was real chill. You could talk to anybody there. It was people that I've still gonna keep in contact with probably for life. So yeah, it was an amazing experience.
Do you feel like when just around it, like I've noticed too, like there was so many people that like say if they room together, but they always like kept like in that just tightness. Like plus like first of all, y'all, when I tell you Caleb and Hiram won the Palm Street like award, like I was that it felt like that proud moment because I was like it almost felt like that auntie moment. I had that auntie moment, just like just screaming and stuff. But what was that like for you that for you to receive that award?
I mean, me and Hiram been through literally everything, a lot of trials and tribulations. So just for me to win that award just with him means a lot because we've been through everything. Like I met him my freshman year of college, and he's been there with me through a lot, like a lot of good, a lot of bad, a lot of just stuff in the middle. He's been through it with me through everything. So I really want to say big shout out to my boy Hiram Alexander. Like I really do appreciate him from. That's really my dog. Like he stayed down with me. So I want to say I really do appreciate it. So for us to go on the stage and get that award, I was really excited, like really happy and stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
Cause it was so like the first part I didn't know y'all did the first, but the second part I was like, oh, I was like, oh yeah, that was. I was just behind the scenes, but I just wanted to make. But I was like, okay, I felt very honored that somebody asked me to help. I was like,
yeah.
because I was like,
Shout out to
I,
Ashley. Shout out to Ashley for helping too. For real, she's a good.
I, I just do my best. I'm just here for the athletes. I just wanted to, help out any way I can. But y'all won the award. I'm just like the supportive behind the scenes. But
Mm.
I was, but it's just so like. Do you feel like when it comes to the basketball community, like, do you feel like it's so tight knit when it comes to the basketball community?
Yeah, especially here, like you said, North Carolina, because like I can literally talk to somebody, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I knew him too," or I played against him, or we play on the same team. I have friends that I never knew played on the same team. They've been knowing each other for years, and yeah, it's crazy. It's literally so crazy because even at AthleteCon, I had even talked to some football players, and they knew one of my friends that played basketball at Georgia. So it's really crazy. It's like everybody is super tight and connected.
Cause like we were just talking about. Cause I was like, how do you see? I was like, you knew Dante, and I was like, how do you know Dante Tatum? And I remember he was from the 910 919 area, but he would always be at the 910 because I met him in Wilmington. But I didn't know. Like I forgot he was from the 919. I was like, this is a small world. I
Yeah, I
don't.
met him. I met him at a little like open, like a little 3v3 open run gym, and we talked, and he was real genuine and open. Shout out to him too. I appreciate him. He a real OG in the game. So
Man, 919 Hoopers, they do not play. I swear. They like people gotta understand, like the North Carolina Hoopers, we so serious about basketball. It's not even just no
yeah,
question asked. So but my question for you is, I always say that athletes are humans first. So for you as a man and an athlete, how important is mental health to you?
No, it's really important. It's been a lot of times where I was really, I'm not gonna say done with basketball, but I just kind of was like, I don't want to really want to play anymore. And it's probably been like the last 4 years. It's probably like the last 4 years have been kind of rough, but I'm kind of really, really this summer I'm just trying to work on getting my mental back right, especially after my ACL injury. So yeah, that's mental health is really important. And I feel like if somebody's dealing with that, they need to. I know it's gonna be uncomfortable to reach out, but you should reach out to somebody, especially somebody. Just know that somebody loves you out there.
For sure. Do you feel like you mentioned you tore your ACL? Do you feel like injury kind of plays a part when it comes to mental health, especially like the recovery process and everything?
Yeah, yeah. My story was just a little kind of different. It wasn't even more so the injury; it was just like the stuff that led up to it, and then my injury happened, and I just wasn't really. I wasn't already in a high mental place. I can say that. I guess that's the word term to say. Like I wasn't really on my high. I guess. Um, so when that happened, I just kind of felt like the world was just kind of just tearing me down, honestly. So, but I had the right people in my corner to really help me and tell me that everything was gonna be okay. So,
That's big facts because I'm gonna need people to understand like when you surround yourself with those that appreciate you, like and like fully accept you, like that's all that matters. Like you gotta go where you are appreciated, respected, and heard, and not tolerated because there's a difference between being tolerated and being appreciated. So,
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
so my question for you is: so like the division that you're in for college basketball, what would you say is the misconceptions of it?
Mm, well, a lot of people, because I go to a school that's AI, so a lot of people be like, "Oh, you can't go D1 from there, or you can't do this, or you can't do that." But we just played somebody literally this past year named Anthony Johnson. He's going to Arizona, I believe. Arizona, no, he's going to Arizona State. So like, and a lot of people they'll be like, "I don't want to go to NAI. I'd rather go JUCO." And I don't really understand that. I feel like if you're good, they gonna find you. Yeah.
Because NAIA, they got some great, like they got some dogs in them with the competition. Like it's. I
Yeah.
mean, I think like if there's a school that actually like that is offering like, hey, we want you. Like if they're really going after you and like pursuing, while versus all the other schools that you may be interested in and they're not really like actively ooh, speech
You good?
just
You good?
actively like pursuing you. Like I would go like with the school that's like, man, that's like following up, making
Mm,
sure like, hey, I'm
yeah.
good and stuff. So
Yeah. Even because my coach, like the coach that recruited me, coach, his name was Coach Curry. He had got fired in the summer, and then we had got a new coach named Coach Haddix. But shout out to Coach Haddix too, because even when I had got hurt, he was one of like the first people to make sure I was okay, like every single day, like always checking up on me, even if I'm just in there getting treatment, he'll text me and make sure I'm good. Like I really do. I appreciate the Union basketball staff.
for sure, and man, I will say the coaching changes like that's that's usually the craziest process right there, especially like the ones like just like you said, you had a coach that like recruited you, and then all of a sudden like there's a new coach, so it's like how do I
Hmm.
work like around that system and everything? Because I mean, there's some systems that may some players may not be able to play, but like they're trying, but it's like man, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. So,
Yeah.
but my question for you is, with NIL, how has NIL kind of really changed your life in ways both on and off the court?
NIL has honestly, I feel like I've made more connections through NIL than I've actually made money. It's kind of crazy, but I feel like I've always been in it for more so the connections instead of the money. So yeah, NIL has helped me a lot because I have met people that would be like, "Oh." we have a deal for you, but we also think you will be good to partner with such and such, and then they'll help me put me like basically put me on with the other company and work with them. So yeah, it's been good. I'm glad it happened. So yeah,
Like, hey, y'all make that money, let them know
yeah,
what it is. So,
yeah, definitely, definitely.
so if you had if you had to pick like a top five of brands that you would love to like work with or have a partnership with, which one would it be?
Mm. Can it be like I'll probably say like Rockstar Gaming, like GTA,
It could
Nike.
be anything like food,
Oh yeah,
clothing, anything.
Nike, um, Cheez It. Um, Dang, I got two more. I'm trying to think. Hmm. Oh, really? Like a Target? I like Target and a Chipotle.
I just be wondering why so many people like Chipotle. I tried.
Yeah, nah. I would have said Kava, but they don't do deals. I don't think so.
Kava don't do deals.
I don't think so off the top of my head, but Chipotle, I know they do that for sure.
What is, I ain't gonna lie, what is kava? I've heard of it, but I never had it or
Kava, Kava is like, is it Mediterranean a Mediterranean Chipotle?
I don't know. I've never tried it. That's why I was like, I ain't
If
never
you
tried
Or oh no, actually instead of Chipotle, let's put Bibimbap because that's like the Asian Chipotle and get yum yum sauce in your bowl. So shout out to Bibimbap. That's one of my favorite spots right there.
it. Say what? I ain't never heard of that too. What is
You can
going on?
get teriyaki chicken rice bowl with yum yum sauce. And yeah, eggs in there. Yeah, it's like real hibachi, kind of.
Okay, that sounds too good. That actually sounds real good.
And
Especially the teriyaki bowl. I'm like,
oh
who
yeah,
don't like
you
teriyaki chicken?
can get the teriyaki, and then they'll give you yum yum sauce. So yeah, that's place 10 out of 10.
Y'all heard, hey, all them deals that you listed, all them companies, I'm gonna need them to like come on and slide it your way, like just
Yeah,
like
tap in. Yeah, tap in, y'all. Especially Bibimbap. They need to tap in. I eat that. I eat that literally every day. So,
man. When you said Cheez-Its, I was like, yeah, Cheez-Its is where
oh
it's
yeah,
at.
Cheez-Its. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The you like the Parmesan cheese ones?
I have never tried a Parmesan cheese one. I tried the white cheddar one, the
Oh, white
cheddar.
cheddar. That's what it is too. Yeah, that's good ball. You know, good ball. The white
I
cheddar.
might. All I know is I may have to walk to the store to get the white cheddar Cheez-Its afterwards. I might have to do that. I'm like,
Hey, those are crazy. Those are crazy.
all I know is like the cheeses that I've seen lately, they look like they flat. They look like they curved flat ones and stuff. They
The
try to
puffy
make
ones?
yes.
Yes, those are crazy. Yeah,
It's
those are
cause like when you out like cause growing up, I used to see like the cheeses just come together like
yeah.
just like them little mini bags, and it's like, man, can I just get one more mini bag and just I'm good, I'm good to go. Like I can't just have one. I gotta get two.
Dude,
So
yeah, no, the mini bag. Oh my, I used to kill the mini bags at school.
you just like put them in the go in the classroom and just eat them while just going just like
Doing notes, literally, literally.
man. So my question for you is, if you had to, describe your journey so far, what word or phrase would it be and why?
Um, mm, I would say it's been. I don't want to. I don't know. I've never thought about that, but describe my journey. Describe my journey. Probably long, a lot of up downs. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's been a long journey, really. A marathon. That's the best way to describe it. A marathon, because even you could be in the back as long as you work as hard as you can get in the front. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it.
Hey, all I know you know how they say the marathon continues, just like Nipsey Hussle be saying,
Yeah.
the marathon continues. So,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like every journey is so different for others, but I remember I was saying, while every person's journey is different, it can just bring some type of motivation and inspiration to someone because, you know, every story, you know, it could be so different, but at the same time, so relatable for that person that like look up to you. So this leads to my question is, when it comes to representation, both on and off the court, how important is representation, especially if somebody looks up to you as a role model?
I feel like I feel like if you're a young basketball player, you need to handle yourself like a professional because there's always somebody watching you no matter what. Because I used to always think like, oh, there's no somebody watching me. There is definitely. Trust me, there's always somebody watching you. So yeah, you just really just trying. It's gonna be kind of cliche, but just be on like your best behavior. Be professional. Don't be out cussing and all that type stuff. Don't be saggy your pants and all that. That's kind of lame to me. So just be yourself and be professional and handle your business basically.
Hey, I mean, the professionalism sometimes it's like, man, I do my best, but
Yeah,
sometimes like, but just be yourself, like you said, like that is the truest statement. 'Cause at times, some people have that almost like, how do I present myself to be the best or present myself where I'm gonna be liked? But it's like almost like
yeah,
that imposter syndrome, like how do I just I just want to make sure I'm safe and good
yeah.
instead of like just being the authentic self, and then all of a sudden when people look at you be like, oh shoot, I could be my authentic self, I could just be
Yeah.
so lit. So
Yeah. Yeah, you should always go in. I feel like you should always go into some. If you're going into somewhere, you should always handle yourself like a professional. Now, if the other person is real, like being a true, authentic self, then that'll probably make me personally, that'll make me feel more comfortable. If I see somebody, I'm always going there with handle myself like a professional though, for sure.
I would say, like, when you first got into the athlete con, like how did you what was your expectations when you got oh
My bad. It was my dog. He was
shout out
barking.
to your
Yeah, he
dog.
kept barking. He wanted to be in the room, but yeah.
Hey, I've had folks with guests that had dogs. I'm like, shout out to the dogs. So,
Yeah, yeah, he right here. His name Milo. He's a terror.
oh, like the
Yeah.
Jack Terriers.
No, I'm saying like he's a terror, like he's a bad dog.
Oh, I thought you said a terrier, like a
No,
breed.
no,
So,
he's a Shih Tzu Yorkie.
oh, those Yorkies, them little cute dogs.
Yep.
Come on, show the dog. I gotta see this dog. Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, he's crazy. That's my boy though.
So my question for you is, when you got to the athlete con, what was like, say, your expectations of it when you first got there versus like how you know how you saw it now, or like how you like experienced it.
Well, just cause like the first year, like I heard like that the first year it was kind of like a lot of people were having to move around a lot more than they expected. So I was like, oh, okay, like hopefully we don't have just have to go too far. I didn't think everything was literally just gonna be right downstairs. So that was like that was probably like the best thing for me. Like we didn't have to move around a lot. So that's why I'm saying like Sam, she did her big one with that. Like honestly, because literally everything was right, literally right there. It was businesses in the hallway. It was businesses inside, next to the stage. It was people, and then the food. You just walk down, probably 100 feet, and it's right there. And then everybody was staying in the hotel. So I think that was like the perfect situation, basically.
All I know is those Chick-fil-A biscuits was right there. I'm like, oh
Hey, oh yeah, those. Oh my gosh, and the chicken minis went crazy too.
man, I ain't had. That's the crazy thing. When I saw the Chick-fil-A biscuits, I was like, I ain't had one in years,
I should
and
have got.
Yeah, and then I know they're fried and stuff, and I'm trying to get away from fried. But when you live in North Carolina, I would say when you live in the South in North Carolina, you
Hard
just
to
see fried foods all over the place. So it's like,
everywhere, everywhere.
sometimes it's good, I'm gonna have my little cheat day, I'm gonna just,
Mm.
but at the same time, like, you know what, it's like, why did I eat this? Now I gotta go
Since
work out too
since you
many times.
said fried, since you said fried foods, who do you think is better, Cane's, Zaxby's, or Bojangles?
I've never had Canes before. I want to try it, but I used to hear like Canes is really good. And you said Zaxby's and Bojangles. So I used to work at a Zaxby's back in the day.
Hmm.
And I was doing the sauces, like I was in the kitchen. I was the only girl in the kitchen in the back of the house, like doing the frying the tenders and stuff. So I would get like little, so chicken wise, I think they tasted so different nowadays because of how whoever cooks it and stuff. I think it just depends who cooks it. But
Hmm.
Bojangles to me, they so consistent in their cooking to me. Like,
Yeah,
but Bowberry biscuits from Bojangles, I them Bowberry biscuits from Bojangles, like,
I used to eat a pack of Bowberry biscuits before my game in middle school.
and they so clutch though. It's like, man, I'm a,
Yeah, a half a
but
dozen every game before every game.
so and then on Bojangles, I used to eat like the chicken supreme boxes, things like, they'll have like the chicken supremes, and
This,
then get the side and the
oh, yeah,
biscuits.
yeah, yeah. Hey, that's good ball. That's a good ball.
But I ain't never had canes before, but I've heard like different reviews for it, but I ain't never had canes before. So would you
Yeah,
recommend it? Would you recommend it?
Canes. I'm not really big on Canes because they sauce tastes just like Zax sauce. They just have better toast than Zaxby's.
They got toast. See, I will say this: the toast when Zaxby's brought the toast with like the side, I'm okay with that.
Mm.
But everything else, like, I would say it just depends who
Yeah,
cooks it, because that's when like, when it comes to foods too, like, you got to know which person or place to have like the food, because not everybody's cooking is the
yeah,
same.
true. Yeah, because I've always said good Zaxby's is better than all the places I just listed.
Really, like, what?
Zaxby's like they just the wings and things like shout out Zaxby's. Oh my gosh.
If
Mm.
Zaxby's came in and say, "Hey, we would love to do a partnership. Can you
Oh
help us?"
yeah, easily, easily Zaxby's.
Y'all heard Zaxby's? I'm gonna need y'all to, like, collaborate with Caleb now.
For real. Haven't been trying to eat fried foods, but every once in a while, like if it is, I'm definitely gonna eat Zaxby's.
The white cheddar bites, I will say that to me, that is the best thing.
Oh
That's
yeah.
my favorite thing. The white cheddar bites.
Hmm.
I know they little, but I just
Yeah.
get
The
a
white
whole.
cheddar bites is 10 out of 10.
So my question for you is, like, people don't understand how hard, like, college athletes have to put in the work. So, like, what would you say is the misconceptions of playing in like the college sports life?
I feel like a lot of regular students just think we just play our sport and we don't go to class and we just sleep all day and then do our workouts and stuff, but that's it. But that's not even close to what we're doing at all. Because we're going to class, you do weights, or you'll probably go run in the morning, and then you go into class, then you get a little lunch, then you'll have like either you're gonna have practice, and then or you'll have weights after that lunch. Then you go to, then you'll have practice, and then you'll have dinner. So your day is just packed, yeah, packed all day.
There's times I'm just like wishing like the non-athletic regular person, like just a regular person, like, you try one day doing what all the college athletes do, you're gonna be singing a different tune. You're gonna be like, man, like, cause them 5 a.m. workouts, like getting up for the 5 a.m. and then like just also like travel too, like having to travel and then do the homework at the same time.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you bring SP. I got PTSD from this year.
Especially like those 11:59 p.m.
I
deadlocks. Like,
had like one of our, I think it was our first game. We had finished around like 8 or 9. I had like a 10-page paper due. Yeah,
bless your heart. 10-page paper.
yeah. This like the first, like this like uh, about the in November or early October. I mean middle end of October. I mean, so
Low key, I would have cried. But like, man, this 10-page
now I was
paper.
over there stretching. Shout out to my mom. She helped me with that. So shout out to her.
Hey, shout out to moms. Like, hey, man, nope. Hey, sometimes the moms be helping us with the work. So I'm like, hey, can you just help
Yeah,
me? Like, just try to
yeah.
like, how do I break this down? So,
Or at least start
so,
me off. Because if you can help me start me off, I'll finish it. You know.
so my question for you is like, how do you how do you balance the academics and athletics? Like, how do you balance all of that in one?
Mm, well, most times at my school, they usually give you the work for like the whole week. So I just try and finish it like that. Like probably I'll finish most of my homework really on like a Wednesday. So like Monday and Tuesday, like I'm probably up later than I should be. But by the time Wednesday rolls around, it pays off because I'm just chilling and going to practice, and I'll be able to take all my naps, how many ever naps I want to and stuff. So yeah, that's
Like a
probably
lot of those naps be clutch for the like before practice and after practice, before games, after games. Those
yeah. That's why I try always. That's why I always tell my teammates and stuff. I'm like, y'all might as well just finish your homework. Like, yeah, stop waiting until Sunday. Just do your homework on finish it by like a Wednesday. You'll be cool. You could just chill throughout the rest of the week.
what would you say is like your game day ritual that you like usually do that has helped you?
I'll say not nothing crazy really. Shoot around. We'll have shoot around early in the morning. Then we'll get a breakfast afterwards. I'll probably go back. I'll go back shower. Uh, put some just chill clothes on. Probably be on the game for like 30 minutes or an hour. Go to sleep. Then go get my pregame meal. Um, yeah, and then go to the gym. Go in the I'm usually the first one in the locker room. Go in there, stretch, and just get my thoughts together. And yeah, by then, we just get on the court, get some shots up a little bit right before, and then it's game time after like 2 more hours after the girls finish.
Man, it's always the best part is like just get everything done and be like, yo, what's next? Like, I'm ready. I just want to
Yeah,
win.
yeah. That's what I missed this year. I'm like, I just wish I could have just went through one more game ritual, especially with my teammates this year. That was all my teammates was my dogs this year. I liked everybody on the team. It was I rocked everybody.
It's gonna be like a ring season this year for you.
Yeah, no, for sure. Especially because I got hurt. I feel like going into this year, my head was really in the right place. I worked hard all summer, getting up at 4:30 to do workouts, and then when I just got hurt, I felt like it all went down the drain. So for this year, I'm just trying to get all back, kind of just trying to reinvent myself as a player, but also as a person.
You better let them know what it is. You dropping gems, sir. You better let them know what it is. It's like the comeback season. But like, look, man, I just want to win a ring, get it, get it done. Just I'm
Yeah.
trying to win. I ain't trying to lose. I want to
Yeah,
win.
that's what I'm trying to tell everybody because I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions like when it comes to me. Like everybody thinks I have like a bad attitude and stuff, but really I just want to win. Like I don't care. Like I don't care if you're going through something. Like I don't care. I mean I'll care about you afterwards, but I mean, as now, I'm just trying to win. Like, I don't care. I just want to win. Honestly, that's my mentality.
And that's an understandable mentality. It's like, look, I appreciate you, but this is game time. Like, I just want to win.
Yeah.
Like, I can't. I ain't trying to have. See, I ain't trying to be like playing around and stuff. Like, I ain't playing around. I just want to win. Like, that's
Nah, for real.
cause there's so many players. There's like, you probably have like, I know I've seen like played with some people that like they just start iso ball, and I'm like, come on now, like I just want to win, like.
Yeah, and it's not. I hate watching games like that. I just feel like watching people just play ISO and all that. I don't really. I never really been that type though. Like I've always wanted to play good basketball. But yeah, especially when I was younger, I wasn't always on the best AAU team. So like as I got older and we started winning, I just wanted to feel that like the winning feeling more and more and more. So that's why I hate. That's the only reason I really hate losing.
Who would you say are someone like the players that you looked up to with your game?
Mm, with my game, I mean, I don't really. I feel like I'm not. I don't really have like no position. I'm kind of like a tweener, so like a wing forward. So I kind of watch like a little bit of everybody. Growing up though, was definitely easily like Magic Johnson. Like I was probably like the first person I started watching, and him and Kobe, because like they was Lakers. Yeah,
So Magic Johnson, you said?
yeah, Magic Johnson.
Man, you're the first person that I've heard where somebody said Magic Johnson. And then
Yeah,
Kobe, first of all, shout out to Kobe, like rest in peace. But that man had like a whole mentality of winning. Like
yeah.
the man was playing hurt at times, but like he wanted to win.
Mhm. And shout out to his documentary too. That helped me get through when he had tore his Achilles. That helped me get through my injury a lot too.
Oh, the Dear Basketball documentary.
Yep. Yeah.
Man. And it helped him win an Academy Award for that. So just he got that Academy Award for that. It's like, well,
Yeah.
I just, like I said, you're the first person to mention Magic Johnson because there is so many people that never that like kind of like have never seen him play or like they know that he's really great, but it's like the man was passing the ball like crazy, like
Yeah.
just and he was playing multiple positions. That's what a lot of people didn't understand.
That's what I like. That's what I liked about him. That's what I feel like he that I liked about him the most because I feel like we kind of did similar of everything. That's what I wanted to always like. That's what I always wanted to be remembered as. That's why That's why I like Bron and I like people like Paulo Banchero just because they can literally you could put them anywhere on the floor because they can do everything.
If you so this is gonna be the crazy thing that this may be a hot take, but you know how people love to compare like the Michael Jordan versus LeBron.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need that to kind of like be deaded because if you're gonna compare Michael Jordan, compare it to Kobe. Very similar styles, shooting wise. But if you're gonna compare LeBron, you can just have like a LeBron versus Magic. Both play different positions. Both can pass.
Mhm. Yeah. I
So it's
mean,
like I, if you had to compare, like say, because people try to say, oh, Michael versus LeBron, like just do Michael versus Kobe, LeBron versus a Magic. So
I mean, I've always, me personally, I feel like Kobe and Mike are built the same. And I know people are saying it's grown man basketball, this and that. But Bron, like Miami Heat LeBron was 285, running a 4-4, jumping probably a 45-inch vertical. Like Mike, like I mean, what I've seen, I mean, he's just I don't know. I feel like LeBron is just it's LeBron. Like I know he's not the best shooter, But I like this. Is what I like about him. He's good at so many different things. Yeah, he's not the best ball handler. He's not the best shooter. But he's so many good at so many different things, and he has his IQ is so high that it just makes him better than everybody.
I see what you mean. I, I I have my own hot take about LeBron, but folks ain't ready for that conversation. So it's like
I mean, that's
I'm
the only reason
saying,
he's playing at 40 though, because his mind, he's just smarter than everybody.
man. But if you still playing at 40, yeah, like the longevity hits.
Yeah.
So I always ask my guests this question. So Bonafide means authentic, unique. But for the men, I always ask like the authenticity. I hope I said it right. But so what makes Kaleb Hedgepeth? I hope I said your last name right. If I
No,
didn't,
you did.
oh
Yep.
yes!
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I said it right. I was like, because I see, I was like, is that? I was like, so what makes Kaleb Hedgepeth authentic, and what makes your story stand out?
Um, I mean, I feel like I just been through so much. I have been in so many different situations that I feel like I can always relate back to somebody. Like no matter what somebody has been through, I guarantee you I have probably been through it. So I feel like I can always help somebody else. And I'm also like a real old. Well, that's what my grandma always said. She said I have an old soul. So yeah, so I feel like I'm real. I've always been real genuine to people. Like I don't mind helping somebody out and giving somebody a ride. Like I've never been the type to count favors. Like I've always wanted to help other people and see other people win. So yeah.
You better let them know. We need that whole mindset. I want to see everybody win. Like everybody these days, they feel like they have to be in a competition with everybody. Like just
Yeah, like I never ever been that type. Like I've always wanted to have my own style. Like even my friends, me and my friends were just talking about this the other day. Like I used to literally be wearing baggy clothes, baggy sweats, and all that. Everybody used to be like, "Why are your clothes so baggy?" And now it's in style. You see, so they just like I've always been just true to myself, no matter what.
and that's the best part when you true to yourself. Like that's like being authentic. Like you are yourself. Like ain't you know that's the thing. Like I said, like I told you, your journey is your journey. Your story has like a huge impact. And
Yeah,
I wanted to give you your respect and credit for real, because just to see like meeting you in Hiram, like it's like man, it's like just y'all like just this. Like I got to tell y'all like close, y'all like brothers, but like just meeting y'all and meeting you, like just I was like, man, they so welcoming. And I ain't and me, I'm trying to figure out like I hope folks is welcoming, but I could tell y'all was welcoming and y'all like, like hey. But I just wanted to give you your credit and respect, and I'm very proud of you. And yes, I felt like the auntie, just like this, just like so. But I just wanted to give you your flowers. I mean, yeah, flowers, because flower you got to give the men flowers too. I'm gonna just let the women know. Give your man some flowers. Give the men some flowers. So I'm just saying, but yeah.
no, but no, I really do appreciate you like helping us when we was there, and also allowing me to come on your platform and really be able to tell my story and just speak. It means a lot to me. Like that means a lot to me from the bottom of my heart.
Don't. I may have to cry a little bit afterwards, just off because like just tears of joy because I'm like that's all I want to do is always provide that platform for athletes and everybody to get that chance because I'm not a gatekeeper. B, I just love to hear everybody else's story. So,
Yeah.
but can you let the folks know how where they can find you and support you if there's any upcoming events for you?
Um, I don't really have no upcoming events. I'm going to Florida, the 2nd through the 11th. I don't know if it's an event, but it's like a family reunion. But Y'all can find me at KalebMH on Instagram. My TikTok is KalebMH1. And yeah, my Snapchat is KalebMH1 as well. So y'all tap in, go follow me, and I'll add y'all back. I'll shout y'all out, whatever y'all need. I got y'all.
Y'all heard it from him first. Y'all heard it from Kaleb first. Follow him at Kaleb MH on both Snap and Insta, and Kaleb MH1 on TikTok. You know, support a real one, y'all. Support a real one. You know, he's already doing big things. So, and be sure to watch him this season, y'all. So,
Yeah, thank you, Ashley. I appreciate it. Thank you.
of course, y'all be sure to check out the Bonafide Her podcast, episode 142 on the live replay after this. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.